So we'll be starting. So a lot of you have heard about forex trading and then you would like to join the whole journey. So we always say forex trading, forex trading, forex trading. But what actually is forex trading? Forex trading, or the term forex, simply means foreign exchange. And then foreign exchange is what we all know as like we are going to exchange money, like one particular currency for a different currency, as we mostly know and then as we mostly do. So you just go and then take maybe the euro, or your auntie or anything abroad sends you, most of the time sends you currencies that you cannot use in a particular country, let's say Ghana. So they send you dollars and then you go and then convert them to what? To cedis. So it's basically the same thing that we are doing, but rather this time we are doing it on a decentralized global market. That is where all the world currencies are being traded. All that we are trying to say that now we have brought it onto a simple platform where we can get everybody into it and every currency into it. And then it's one of the largest markets you can ever find, with a daily trading volume of 5 trillion. So it's about 5 trillion almost each and every day. And then I always say this, if you are having over 5 trillion being moved around the world each and every day, and then you are even going to take just $1,000, you're not doing anything much. You're not even affecting the market in any way. So this is what we are looking at. And then how is trading working like? How does it work like? Basically, all that we are doing is that we are taking one currency, buying it at a lower price, and then selling it at a higher price. You get it? Just like every other business, you buy something at a lower price, and then you sell it at a higher price with the expectation of making profit, or sell something at one price and then buy it at a lower price. It's still the same thing that is happening. But one thing that we need to know is that the forex market, like I was saying, that is being traded all around the world online. Right now, it's online. It's not like the way we do it manually, and then we go to a shop and then we go and change or convert our money. But rather, now it's online. So it's not like a market, like a shop or a building, but it's what we call a financial market. So a financial market refers broadly to any marketplace where trading of securities occur, including stocks, bond, forex, derivatives, among others. So right now, most of the financial markets can't be found online, even though there are buildings that you can still have the manual process, like the Ghana Stock Exchange. It's a building where you can walk into it and purchase a stock. You get it. Where then we are having other places online where you can also buy stocks, like a Tesla stock, an Apple stock, and so have you. But one thing about forex is that now we are trading the differences in price. You get it? In the price of what? So what is being traded in the forex market? And then it's as simple as that we are trading what? Currencies. Currencies. And here are a few currencies that I would like you to look at. Okay, let me ask you guys some currencies that you just mention any currency. Any currency at all. We are having the US dollar, we are having the Ghana cedi, which is even traded. We are having the Naira, the Japanese yen, and then we're having the Great British Pound, the Canadian dollar, the Euro, the Australian dollar, the Swiss franc, and then a whole lot, any currency that you can think, or most currencies that you can think about can be traded here. Any other currency that you guys know that I haven't listed over here? Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Any currency?
I think the Zaire is also traded.
Yeah. So we are having rands. There are a whole lot of currencies. We are having Naira, a whole lot of currencies. That's good. That's good. So we are saying that the forex market is the largest liquidity market in the world, with an estimation of 6.6 trillion The forex market is electronically run 24 hours a day, 5 days in a week. So that is one thing about forex. Now with the forex market, it opens in a week. We are having 7 days in a week, but on the forex market, the market opens Sunday evening and then closes Friday evening. So Saturday and then the whole of Sunday, you don't trade. So just like we say 24/7 for all the days in the week, on the forex market, we say 24/5. That means that 5 days, 24 hours for 5 days in a week, if you are getting what I'm saying. So that is what basically we are doing on the forex market. We trade from Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday in sessions. As you are moving forward, you'll be getting to understand these. So the advantages of forex trading. Now I know most of you are here, but the main advantage in your head is that you want to make money, which is right and which I like as well. That's the aim, right? To make money in everything that we are doing. That's the first thing. But there are more advantages than you can take. And then why should you choose this avenue as a means of making money? Why not go open a shop? Why not go work for someone? The first advantage I'm going to put to you guys is low initial capital or the minimal investments. For you to start a forex account or to start forex trading is very, very minimal. With as low as $50, you can start trading. As low as $50, you can have something and then you can start trading. You can have an account and then start trading. Now, $50 is around 400 cedis, if I presume, or estimatedly around 400 cedis. Now, with 400 cedis, which, let's say you want to open a restaurant. Let's take a business like you trying to open a restaurant. Now, comparing 400 cedis, using 400 cedis to open a restaurant or even get a shop. Now, rent alone, you are not going to get a place to even pay 400 cedis as rent. That's the first thing you should know. And then with this, all that you need is a phone, an internet, and then your trading apps, and then a broker. So with just these 4 things, you are not going to pay for any of them. And then the only thing that you are going to do is what? Is to deposit. That's your initial capital for you to start trading. So it's very, very low. Even some brokers accept as low as $10. Others are going as low as $1. But I wouldn't advise that. I would advise you that you should start with a substantial amount so that you can make substantial profits. Now, another thing is that you don't need employees. Let's take the restaurant scenario again, or inventory, or an office. Now, with opening a restaurant, obviously you can't run a restaurant by yourself. You need a chef, you need an waiters, you need cleaners, you need a lot of things. You need a lot of people to help you, which eventually they will become your employees, and then you have to pay them. You get it? And you also need inventory or an office or a place where you'll be working. And then inventory consists of a lot of things like the chairs that you'll be buying, your plates, a whole lot of things that you'll be needing for you to make a successful business run. And then another thing is that it's recession proof. Now, one thing about being recession proof that a lot of people do not get is that sometimes markets do crash. There are crashes in markets. And some of you may not understand is that how would I explain recession to a layman? So let me give this scenario. During the COVID-19 times, we're in economic recession, right? In that a lot of things were not happening economically. That means that buying and selling were not going on economically. That means that transactions were not going on, and then people were at a standstill. Most of the economies were at a standstill at best, and then at worst, they were moving back. They were rather losing. So in the forex market, one advantage is that whether you are losing, whether the economy is in a recession or the economy is doing well, is uprising, or is in an uptrend, or is bullish, one thing is that you make money regardless. You make money either the economy is good or the economy is bad. The money is still yours. And then the next reason why you should pick forex trading is that there are a lot of markets that you can trade. They are not limited. There are numerous currencies in this world, which makes it able for you to which makes it able for you to have different pairs or different currencies where you can trade. So you can pick a currency like the CD and then trade it. You can pick the currency like the US dollar, trade it, the Great British pound, the Swiss franc, the Canadian dollar, a whole lot of currencies and then trade. And then another thing is that the market operates 24 hours. So in a day, you're having a whole 24-hour to place trades. So even when people are sleeping, you can place a trade and then make money. That is how good the forex market is. You can place a trade and then make money, and then well, the next when you wake up, you would be making money. You'll be in profit. You get it. So this Friday, I took a trade on gold, a long on gold, just for a short trade, and then I forgot to close my trade. So my trade is still going on. So we open on Sunday, then I get to continue. So minimal time requirements. So another thing that is important is that this thing gives you the financial freedom. A lot of people say they want financial freedom, but a lot of people are gaining the financial increasement, but are not getting the freedom. Now, one thing is that you can get a work that can pay you, let's say, $5,000. It's financially good when you're staying in Ghana. $5,000 a month salary is good. But how many hours do you have to stay there in that workplace? Think about it. How many hours are you going to stay there? If you're going to work from 9 to 5, and then you can make that same amount of money on the forex market in minutes. Even it depends. I use 3 to 6 hours on this slide because some people, we are having different types of traders. You're having scalpers, you're having day traders, you're having swing traders. So averagely, you can be making that same money in minutes. You can be making that same money within hours. And then you're having the rest of the day to yourself with the right knowledge. If you don't have the right knowledge, you can lose money as well. That is one advantage. Take it as an advantage. And then another advantage is that, let's say, let me explain this thing to you, liquidity. Now, the forex market is one of the most liquid markets in the world. Now, when I say liquidity, all I'm trying to say is that your ability to convert an asset into cash without losing money to the market price. So let's take two things. Let's say we are in Ghana and then you want to convert an asset. Let's say we are having an asset. Let's say my iPhone over here. And then let's say a Maserati or a Rolls Royce. Which one do you think will be easier for us to sell it into cash? Which one? Which one will be easier for us to sell it? Let's say we are in Ghana and then we are having an iPhone and then let's say a Rolls Royce. Which one do you think will be easier?
The iPhone.
The iPhone. Right?
iPhone.
Yeah, the iPhone. That's good. So now we draw the conclusion that the iPhone is more liquid. It's very liquid. It's very liquid as compared to the Rolls Royce or whatever car that we are trying to sell. But now one thing that we should get is that with the forex market, we are dealing with currencies, and then currencies is just cash. So the most liquid asset you can ever have is what? Money, because money can be transferred easily and it can be converted easily. So since you want to trade the forex market, you are having one of the most liquid assets. Let's say you go and buy a stock like Tesla stock, or you go and buy futures, or they are not as liquid as it is the forex market, because for you to get money from your stock, you have to sell the stock to someone and then get your money. You get it? That is how it works. But with forex market, there's still money, so you can just withdraw your money at any point in time, unless you are trading that stock or that pair as a CFD, which is what contracts for difference. So another thing that I forgot to mention about in this place is that now one thing about the currencies that we are trading, they are being paired together. They are being paired together. The currencies are not just traded as a single currency, but rather they are being paired. So you can have the USD paired with the euro, you can have the USD paired with the Canadian dollar, and then you can have the USD paired with any other thing. You can have the euro paired with the USD, which is one of the popular pairs that we know. And then when we are pairing them, we use their abbreviations. So most of the time you see an abbreviation like this. After writing it, you see me using something something like a USD in the bracket, in the parentheses by it. And then you can see the card, you can see a whole lot. So let's continue again. I think we'll see that in the other slides. So the trading platforms that we are using, and then I've asked you to download the MetaTrader 5. So we are having the MetaTrader 4, the MetaTrader 5, which we popularly call the MT4 or the MT5. That's like an abbreviation to it. And then we are having two main players. We are having the institutions. Now, someone will ask me that, how does this Forex thing work? Now, let's say mainly it started with institutions and then the central banks. Let's say Ghana wants to strike a deal for, let's say, Brazil to come and build, or let's say US should come and build a bridge in Ghana or a road. Now, one thing is that we spend cedis, and then we have, and then they spend what? US dollar, USD in
Hello,
the
sir.
US.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, but I want to ask a question. Please, my network has been very bad since. I want to know if it's going to be recorded for like maybe later
It's being recorded. It's being recorded.
or something.
It's being recorded. So I'll give you the
Thank you so much.
I'll give you the link after the session. Okay. So
Alright,
just
thank
like I was saying, oh, you're welcome. Just like I was saying, so if we want to go into contract with people like that, now what happens is that we have to convert our CDs to what? To dollars. And then that is what happens. So now we have to find the value for the CD to dollar. So we're going to look out for the difference in price, which gives us the value. That is why when you are trading a pair, if you are already a trader here, then you are trading a pair over here, you see it as a CFD. That's a contract for difference, or some people even say currency for difference. You get it? Similarly, let's say you're a YouTuber in Ghana, and then you're in Ghana, but Google would have you get paid through Google. You get it? Google AdSense, let's say Alphabet Incorporated. So they'll send you a check at the end of each month, which is the 21st. Now the check that they are going to send you is going to be in what? Dollars. And then you are having your bank account, or since you're in Ghana, you spend cedis. Now your bank will have to go to the Forex market and then look out for the best value where they can convert this same USD towards cedis without losing money to the market price. That is what liquidity is. So they convert it and then give you your share after taking their commissions and things out. So before I continue on to the next session where we look at the MT4 and then the rest, do I have any questions? Any question?
No, for now.
Okay, so you guys can see the screen, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay. So the trading platforms, you're having MetaTrader, and then MetaTrader is an app that we will be trading on from MetaQuotes. It was established in 2005, and then we are having a more advanced one. It's called MT5. So this is how the MetaTrader looks like.
Please, I have a question.
Okay. Let me listen to your question.
Yeah, would you have to would I have to have a laptop in order to would it be more convenient to trade via like a laptop, or I can use my phone? Because you're using a laptop for the screen sharing, and I want to know which would be more convenient.
You're a beginner, right? A phone is just convenient enough. You see, I started with my phone,
Sure thing.
but as you are growing and then you're becoming someone like me, being a signal provider and then other stuff, you will need a laptop to make your work easier and then analysis easier. So to answer your question, a laptop makes it more convenient, but a phone works perfectly well.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So this is what the MT4 looks like, or the MT5. They are basically the same. So if you're having a PC, you can download it. If you're not having a PC, then you're having a phone, which is an Android phone like this. This is what it's going to look like. And then the next thing, today we are just looking at the slide. In the evening, I'll open the MT4 and then get you into what real trading is. You get it? So right now, it's just an introduction for you. So by today evening, you should be having these apps downloaded on your phone, or if you are using a PC, because you are going to start trading and then learn what trading is about very soon by the end of this session. So this is what it also looks like on the iPhone. Similar, right? So this evening as well, we'll be having a broker, the forex broker that I use in Ghana. They are situated in Ghana cantonments. Their name is Gildex Limited. In case you want to open a forex account, you will need a broker. So a foreign exchange broker or a forex broker is a financial service provider that lets you buy or sell currencies. So let me put it like in a simple term for you, or in a simple scenario. Now, one thing is that let's take the forex market, which we are saying is the largest liquid market in the world. We can put it in it's like the internet. Put it in your mind that if you want to get access to the forex market, it's like you are trying to get access to the internet. Now, for you to get access to the internet in Ghana or wherever you are, what do you need? You need an internet service provider like MTN or Vodafone or Tigo, which they will give you access to the internet. And then you need a web browser, which is a platform where you access the internet. So on this scenario, or when we come to forex, your MT5, that's the platform in which you access the forex trading, which is the liquid market, or becomes your web browser, something like that, becomes a platform. Your web browser becomes a platform, which is what we are calling the MT5. And then now the service provider, which is like MTN, Tigo, which there are various service providers for you to access the internet. But this time we are saying that we want to access the largest liquid market, will become a forex broker. So it's like a middleman between traders and then the interbanks, which is a global market that allows you to trade foreign currencies, as we have speculated already. So traditionally, a forex broker would buy and sell currencies on your behalf. But today, there are lots of online forex brokers that offer trading platforms for you to trade currencies yourself. So the brokers, their main aim is to give you access to the forex markets. They provide you as a trader to financial markets. That's the brokers. But a forex broker will give you the access to the forex market. A stocks broker will give you the access to a stock market, and so on and then so forth, just like that. So they give you what is called leverage for you to trade. So initially, let me explain this. We'll get into leverage another time. But initially, anytime that you are going to open an account, which will a representative from Gildex International would be joining us very soon. That's this evening, and then we talk to us about Gildex, and how to deposit, how to withdraw, why you should pick them. But I'm not going to force it, but I will advise it since they are in Ghana, and then you can contact them and then have a relationship with them. In case you're facing any challenge, you can move to their office. Unlike picking another broker that is not even situated in Ghana. They don't have an office in Ghana. So if you have any challenge or anything, why are you going to see them? Through online. And if they don't mind you, that is your own problem. But let's not deviate or digress. They give you, I was saying that the forex brokers, they give you leverage. So initially, for you to enter the forex market, you needed around 10,000 USD. And then how many of us are having 10,000 USD? If you were having 10,000 USD at least, I'm not sure that most of you would be here, or rather be putting your money in some other businesses, right? But right now, you need at least 10,000 USD. So what the brokers do is that they bring you the opportunity for you to have 100 USD. If you have 100 USD, they are going to give you leverage, which is and let's say an imaginary amount of money where they are going to multiply the same money by 100. So if you pick a leverage of 1:100, it means that your money, you multiply it by 1. So if you're having $50, you are multiplying it by 1. And then the 100, the same $50, you are going to multiply it by 100. So now you are going to have an imaginary or a buying or a purchasing power of 5,000. Similarly, if you pick 100 for the same 1:1, it means that you are multiplying your $100 by 100, which is 10,000. So that is what the forex brokers also do to help you to increase your purchasing power in these markets. We'll get more into that in case you do not understand as you are trading, you get more understanding from it. Don't be worried at all. So there are a few brokers that you'll be seeing online. If you have been searching for what is forex trading, you'll be seeing something like FXTM, XNES. You'll be seeing what's the name? Hot Forex, FX, FBS, Light Forex, Octa FX. I don't know if you've ever heard of them. And then Gildex International. So Gildex is GELDEX, and we'll be speaking today. So we are having trading session. So within the 24-hour trading period, we are having few sessions which are being traded, and then the sessions are named after the time of the day in which you are in. So let's say in Ghana, we wake up at 8 and then we are having the same session, or we are having the same time as what London, which is the GMT. So when we wake up and then we are trading live around 7, we call that session, we call that particular session the London session. You get it? And then around 1 o'clock or 12:30, the New York, the people in the US, that is specifically New York, they are awake and then they are ready to start trading. So around 1 in the afternoon, we call that session what? The New York session. And then we are having the Frankfurt session, whereby we are almost at dawn. And then we are having the Tokyo session, that's midnight. And then we are having the Sydney session, which is around the Australian countries. So you can find the session names and then the countries where they represent. So Ghana, we fall with the same time frame as in the United States, the UK, the United Kingdom. So we pick the London session. I think the Zoom meeting will be ending very soon. And then we are going to join again, and then we continue. So now there are some terminologies that you should be used to when trading. There are a few terms that you should know when you're about to begin trading. So to go long, which necessarily means to buy. These are the terms that we use as forex traders. To go long means to buy. Okay, I'm adding a few people to join. So to go long, which means to buy. As easy as it may seem, it just means that you believe that the price can go higher. So you take a trade at a lower price with the expectation that the price will go higher, and then you make profit. Let's say you buy an iPhone for 1,002. The moment the value of that iPhone increases to 2,200, it means that you have made a profit of $1,000 or on your investment for buying that particular phone. I'm just using an iPhone so as an example so that we get it. But the same applies to currencies. You can buy a currency pair with the expectation that one will go up, and then we sell it and make profits. So basically, that is what we are doing. But this is happening online, and then we are having it moving faster and then easier for us. And then to go short, which means that you believe that a currency pair is going to fall or depreciate in value. As easy as that. So you sell. Another terminology or some other terminologies that you should be knowing is known as there are two players. Again, there are two parties in every trade or in every market. In every market, you need a buyer and then a seller. Just like the way we also go to our local markets, like what's the name, Kaneshi, Bantama, any market at all. You need to go there. You find two players or two parties there, which are buyers and then sellers. People who want to who are demanding for a good, and then the other party who are supplying a good. So in the forex market, the buyers, which are the people who are demanding for a good, are known as bulls. As easy as it is. Just, you can write this down somewhere. Bulls. And then the other party, where these people are referred to as sellers, they supply the good or the currencies, you can put it in this way, are known as bears. they are known as bears. So the bullish market is a market that is moving upwards, since what buyers are trying, just like I said earlier, if you believe that a currency is going long, it means that you want the currency, you believe that the currency is going to what increase in price. So what is going to move up. So as easy as it may seem, all that we are saying is that the bullish market, where the bulls are predominant, is a market that is moving upwards or is going upwards. And then the bearish market is a market that is moving downwards, because sellers, which represent bears, are what are driving price down. Please keep this in mind as we'll be moving on. I think the session is about to end, so we'll join again. Let's end this and then we move on to the next part of it. Okay. So, and then we are having the bullish market, the bearish market, while we are having another market where we are not moving up or we are going down. But let's say we are at a standstill. That is what we call the ranging market. So let's take it this way. Now with a move with a bullish market, we are moving up. With a bearish market, we are moving down. Now, what if the market is moving this way? We are not moving up, or we move up a little bit and come down. We are not seeing a clear direction of where we are going to. So let's say we are at a standstill or we are oscillating. With this, we call it a ranging market because it's obeying within some parameters or some barriers. You get it, which is what we call the ranging market. So a market is said to be ranging if it does not have any particular direction, neither moving upwards or moving downwards. A trending market is a market which has a direction. So we can say for a trending market that one true thing about a trending market is it has a direction. It's either going to move up or it's going to move down. That is it about a trending market. It's either going to move up or it's going to move down. Where we are. Okay, let's move on. Please be reminded to join again after this. So we end our slide and then we continue. Okay. So other terms used in the forex market, we are having this is something like a nickname for some currencies. So you hear some people saying the greenback, which they are just referring to what? The dollar. You hear somebody saying like something like the Aussie. When they say the Aussie card, they are just referring to the Australian dollar. So they are pairing these two particular pairs together. You hear something like the cable. The cable just means the pounds. You hear something like Kiwi, which means the New Zealand dollar. You hear something like the loonie, which refers to what? The Canadian dollar. And then we're having something, or you hear a term like the black gold. Black gold refers to oil, just oil. Okay, so the forms of trading. So I'll be ending the session here. After this, we join again and then we move on.